Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's The In-App Inspector with me, Jon Jordan. So the game we are in-app inspecting today is, of course, Brawl Stars. So the day we thought would never happen, Supercell's team-based top-down shooter has finally been released, and it's time to have a look at the monetization, look at the shop, and also look at the kind of way the game tries to retain and also engage its players. So I've just finished the game, and you can see here flashing in the bottom left is a reward box. So this is the simplest reward box. This is a brawl box. So you get these by playing the game. If you win, you get them faster. So get some coins, that's the soft currency. You get some power points for the characters, to level up the characters. Okay, so, and some gems, the hard currency as well. So that's not bad going. So that we can see here, and we can see here down at the bottom there, I've got 36. I need to get up to 100 again to get the next box to open. There's a similar one here we can see here. This is a big box. So a big box has 3 times the amount of rewards as the standard brawl box. And you have to collect star tokens to do that. So you get that by winning, effectively. So that's pretty clean. We can see very simple reward structure. It's very different to something like Clash Royale, where you had kind of loot boxes that you could you had to wait for them to open or use hard currency to open them quicker. This is very simple. You just gain the resources you need to open the boxes, and you just open them straight away. So very different kind of model here in terms of how players are being rewarded, and potentially that feeds in, or that does feed into the monetization as well. So just at the top of the screen we can see there's a few currencies. So the important one to see here is the soft currency, gems, used to buy boxes and skins, other things from the shop. Okay, that's where you spend your real money to get gems. Coins, used to upgrade your brawlers, find coins inside brawl boxes, so that's the soft currency. You can actually transfer gems into coins if you need them. And tickets, tickets for different events. So we have some different events to play. So let's have a look at the shop. That's the main kind of thing we're looking at today. So here we are, straight into the shop. So pretty clean retailing. So we can see here there is a one-time purchase offer only. So it's kind of limited edition. It's saying new, flashing away, level 5 pack, only available for 2 days. I can get a mega box and 80 gems. It says it's 5 times the value that I would spend otherwise. So it's obviously this kind of offer happens just to encourage people to spend not much money, $3. Everyone can spend $3, but obviously once you get people starting to spend and realizing what rewards they can get for spending, that encourages them to spend more. So this is a very highly discounted offer. So if you think you're going to play Brawl Stars for any length of time, worth maybe dropping some money on that, unless you are ideologically opposed to spending money in games, which is fine as well. So we can see some more special offers here. These are again counting down. So we have some power points, so I can get some 35 power points for any brawler. So that's kind of interesting. Normally you get the power points that they're locked to each brawler. So this is 35 for any. So kind of like a more universal kind of approach. If there's a brawler that you want to level up, and you don't have to collect those specific points, because obviously we get those points out of the boxes and they drop in a random style. And also a token doubler here. So that's going to double my token, so I'm just going to level up quicker. If we go back out here, we can see this is my, actually look at that later. I'm level 5 anyway. So daily deals, again, these change every 24 hours. So this one here I can get, this is just a free one, I get some event tickets, and that's fine. So here, more power points. So if I wanted to spend some soft currency and level up any of these characters, I could. So maybe buy some for Colt. Now this is a bit more interesting here. So this is a larger token doubler. So this one times 2 doubles the next 1,000 points tokens that I get from battles. So if you look here, that's spending 50 gems. Actually, I've got 80 gems. I've not spent any money in the game. I was playing it a lot in soft launch, so I've got some resources, and that's why my brawling leveling up is slightly weird. I'm going to that later. But we can buy that. That's quite good. It's going to speed me up. So that's just going to speed up my leveling. I didn't spend any money, I just had that currency for free. As you saw, we also get a few gems dropped out of loot boxes as well. So go back to boxes, we saw this one before. So if I didn't want to wait around to get my big box, 3 times the goodies of a regular Brawl Stars box, I could just spend some currency and get those. Or is a mega box. So what's a mega box? If I click on it. So 10 times the regular size, so effectively 3 times more than the big box. Well, I've got 30 left, so why not? Let's go and spend some. So what do we get out of this one? Remember, this is 3 times more than the standard box. Getting power points for Penny, that's quite useful actually. I can upgrade Penny, Bow, and Colt. So, and one more, and some more gems. There we go. That was not too bad. So it only really cost me 25 gems, didn't it? So into the hard end of the monetization. So I can buy gem packs. This is fairly standard, as we've seen with any free-to-play mobile game. I can spend money and I can get gem packs. I can use those gem packs then to unlock boxes and kind of buy other things. But mainly it's this kind of what we call gacha, random loot box mechanics. You might be wondering why the most expensive one is $159.99, and I'm actually logged into the Australian App Store. Long story. So this is actually showing Australian dollars, if you were wondering, because obviously I'm playing on our iPad. So normally you would have the maximum of $99.99, but this is Australian dollars. That's why. And also I can coin packs. I can transfer coin if I need more coins. I can transfer some gems into coins. So that's the basic kind of shop. So some standard kind of things we've seen here and some daily deals. So nothing too kind of exciting, or not exciting, nothing too different here, I guess is what I'm saying. This is actually, I would say, quite a light monetization approach here. There's no real hard sell. It's very clean. There's not really a lot of complicated stuff going on here. There's not lots of different currencies. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to spend money, you have to buy gems. Then gems can be used for other things. But the main thing it kind of boils down to is the brawlers. So like obviously this isn't an RPG, but it kind of has maybe some light RPG elements. So we can see here. So there are 22 brawlers in the game at the moment. So I've unlocked 15 of them. As I say, I've been played quite a lot in soft launch, and then there's these ones down here that I've not unlocked. So I have to unlock them from brawl boxes by gaining the cards or shards or whatever term they use them to unlock these ones. These ones here, this is interesting. So because I was playing such a lot in soft launch, a lot of these ones I can now upgrade. I've probably got more upgrade potential than I've got soft currency actually. So I'm kind of thinking which ones I should probably upgrade. We can see here, I mean, some of them. So there's the rank of the character. So it's got some rank 4 characters. Shelly, the kind of typical kind of new. Kind of a good character to start with, kind of good shotgun range. You have to get in close, but you get kind of good power. You get kind of Bull and El Primo go around bashing people, but a lot of health, but harder to use. Dynamite and Barley throwing kind of area denial weapons really. And then there's Penny. So Penny you can see is just rank 1. So some of these down the bottom are just rank 1s. So I could go and upgrade her. That's going to cost me 20. That's fine. I've got that. I can keep going, and now I have to collect more to upgrade her to power level 3. Sorry. So she's power level 2. Mortis, never really got the hang of him yet. Ricochet, not played very much with him. That's Barley's kind of quite useful for a rubbish player like me. So let's upgrade Barley. Let's maybe just do some upgrading. So we can see here. I had loads of upgrade potential for him. Who else should we do? Yeah, I do quite like Jessie. I do like the little gun. It's kind of fun. So there we go. That's enough for the time being. I mean, I could go through and do it all probably. So this is although the kind of soft part of the monetization. This is really I'm sure when people start playing the game a lot, 22 characters or even 15 is quite a lot. People tend to have their favourites, how they want to play. Do they want to play really aggressive, using Bull and getting people's faces? Do they want to be a bit more kind of action at a distance? Brock or Colt have the kind of range powers. Obviously, as you get further down, there's different kind of mixing up ones. Poco's a really interesting one in terms of his healing stuff. yeah, Mortis as well with his kind of like speed attack. So this is really, I think, where we're going to find whether if monetization works. I mean, obviously the thing with Brawl Stars is it's going to have the main approach for its monetization is just it's going to be very successful in terms of downloads. Lots of people are going to play this. It's a very high quality game. It's going to get loads of push from Apple and Google. It's really kind of simple to use, typical simple to use, hard to master kind of mechanic going on there. But as people going to get into it, they're going to go, well, I really want to level up, I don't know, Bo or some of these more kind of outrageous ones. So this guy down here, Leon the Stealthy Assassin, he's pretty cool. So you'd probably want to level him up, and then you'd probably want to at some point get some skins for him. So people will be spending money in the hope that they're kind of getting those kind of characters that they like kind of leveled up. That's the way I see the monetization going, but not doing anything clever really. I say the game's been in soft launch for a long time. I think the monetization in the early stages, like a year ago, was a bit different. I think over time it's become much more streamlined, and Supercell is just really going for making this game as widespread popular as possible. So the ARPU, the money it will take per average user, won't be particularly high compared to like a Japanese RPG, but it will just have millions of daily users. So if it's monetizing them even at a low rate, there's enough of them to go around, which is kind of how we see Candy Crush Saga obviously has a massive audience, doesn't monetize on very significantly on an individual level, but there's enough players that the accumulation of that kind of fairly low spend per player is pretty big, as in billions of dollars a year. So anyway, that was the in-app inspector for Brawl Stars. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see other in-app inspectors. So we play new up-and-coming free-to-play mobile games and have a look at how they're trying to encourage people to play and encourage people to spend money. If you're interested in that, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching this one, and hope to see you again soon.